up, Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for PPPPPP Chapter 50. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, last chapter of PPPPPP, we got to see Lucky's suppressed self. His Papa Utagami would probably say his true self. It's very interesting, isn't it? That we kind of have what I described like a mob situation. And you could make the argument that this could be like a Rin situation as well from Ano Exorcist. And what I mean by that is you have like more so of a split personality kind of thing, and it was a learned thing. That's why I say it's more of a mob situation, where Lucky's true talent was there all along, but because of outside factors, he had to suppress it. He forced himself to suppress it. But again, when I said it was more of like a mixture of mob and Ren, Ano Exorcist Ren, kind of situation, is because he was younger, but he was doing it at a subconscious level. So it's very, very interesting, right? But anyways, we get to see Sadame play La Capanella. I'm so fucking stoked. I hope Sadame takes us to fucking hell and gives us demonic La Capanella, because we got to see the heavenly side of La Capanella with Sorachika. I want to be taken to fucking hell. Let's go. Let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And this chapter is titled Simple State. All right, let's see what you got here for us. Ooh, so Sorachika is done. So we finished like this heavenly, enlightened La Capanella here. So let's see what Sadame gonna take us to. Ooh. Okay. So we got the applause going on. Lucky is just like, Sadame's like, what the fuck? Sorachika's performance is right. That brilliant Lucky is right. Right. Woo! Look at the eye. If what I saw was right, then why do I feel so sad? Lucky, what did you see? Look at that. I feel so bad because Lucky is probably like torn. Like, I think part of him is like happy that that side of him was there, but I think it's sad, and it's come out, but it's also, I think he's also sad that he didn't know it was there and that it was suppressed the entire time. I'm really curious what you guys think about that. I feel like he didn't know that he suppressed an entire part of himself. That's like the most heartbreaking thing. It really is. Okay. The performance is over, dude, because like dude is just staring like, whoa. The announcer's like The performance is over. Um, uh, what? Brilliant Lucky wearing funeral garb. Wow, that's amazing. A genius when you were born, I see. I think that's totally possible because the world will keep on turning even without genius pianists. Compared to medicine, science, chemistry, engineering, and so on, pianists don't contribute to humanity's advancement like geniuses in those fields. I don't know. Compared to medicine, science, chemistry, engineering, and so on, pianists don't contribute to humanity's advancement like geniuses in those fields. I don't know. It depends. It depends. With pianists, when it comes to music, there are pianists that will contribute to those field or to the field of music, and technically pianists can contribute to the field of science. It's called music therapy, for one thing, but it depends. It just depends on like what specifically you're talking about. It really does. There's no piano requirement in core curriculums compared to literature or math. Music is an afterthought. That is very true. I will agree with this. Even though, frankly, I'm going to say this about music. Music, I think, music is really important. Because music, you learn a lot. Music, you have language. You have, because of the different languages that are used for the tempos and for the sound, like pianissimo and for forte, and hell, even the title of pieces are written in different languages. You learn math because you have obviously because of speed, the speed of the notes, the speed of the piece, or you have to learn like the timing of the notes per beat. It's just a goddamn shame that music is an afterthought, because people that or kids that play music end up doing better on on test scores. So go figure. There are geniuses born with a gift from the heavens who aren't given the chance to play. They die without seeing their potential realized, although it's rare for someone born privileged like you, Lucky, to just die like that. But putting that aside, you saw Brilliant Lucky in funeral garb, right? What you saw from that performance is what you believe to be be the truth. If he was wearing funeral garb, maybe deep down you believe that Brilliant Lucky should be dead. Ooh. That's a very interesting thought. And I think I understand why he is thinking this. Because he doesn't want to be his father. That's why. Because what Brilliant Lucky represents. Brilliant Lucky represents the father that left his mother. Brilliant Lucky represents the father that abused him and abused his mother, and he doesn't want to be that. Sorochika Utagami's performance is right. However, when it comes to what you feel is right, you should take everything you saw and felt to correctly understand it. Try putting it into words in simple terms. And am I here for someone else, or am I here for myself? Right now, I want to follow my ego. Why? Because kindness is just a horrible. Wait, I fucked this up. Am I here for someone else, or am I here for myself? Right now, I want to follow my ego. Why? Because I need to see it through to the end. Why? Because kindness is just a horrible version of ego. Oh, like when someone else, like when someone says they're doing something for you, but they're really not? Yes! Yes! It becomes a routine where kindness turns into a pain and an unwelcome favor. Okay, let's remember that. Where is the fucking lie? Oh my god, that is so true. This chapter is deep. The bad thing about kindness is that it has a chance of becoming a nuisance. Next, what does being the best mean to you, Lucky? Human beings live for only a short time, so I believe you should treasure what's most important. This lighting on Sadame, it's like this heavenly lighting. It's like it's an epiphany kind of thing. This is beautiful. This chapter is so fucking deep. My god. The most important thing is real, and that's the ego, which should be protected with everything you have. Sadame, I want to protect you so bad. Because motherfuckers are going to come after you. I know they are. Sadame is 1,000,000,000% right. He is, and you guys know it. So multiple egos exist? Of course. Ego is a word that expresses your opinions, will, and actions. Words tend to group things together, right? This body always chooses you. I want to be kind to my siblings. I want them to live happily. Oh, that's what's most important to you? Then protect it with your whole body and soul. Pay close attention to the bad things. Whether you're evolving or reborn, move toward the ego that's most important to you. I like this way the best. It's the most effective. Woo! See, we're going to hell with Sadame. I know. You know what this is. You know what Sorachika and Sadame represent. The angel and the demon on Lucky Shoulders. Oh, you know it's true. But this may be a twist on that. Because usually the angels will tell you what's morally right, and the devils will take you down the wrong path. But I think Apollo is taking it like in a different direction, where the devil is right and the angel is wrong, kind of thing. I like this so much. Apollo, I like that you're making this so complex. Again, like La Campanella, it's not as simple as you think it is. La Campanella is very complex, just like what Lucky's going through. He's going through an identity crisis. He's discovering that his true potential was there, and he's been suppressing it the entire time. And it turns out with Sorachika, go figure, Sorachika is more like Papa than y'all realized, huh? He's a lot like Papa Otagami. But what he said is such a good point. What Sadame is saying, though, is such an interesting point. That subconsciously, why, and to this point, too, if you think about it, this is why I'm so glad I said this is like a mixture of Mop and Rin. I'm so glad I said this. Because that's kind of like why Rin suppressed the demon part of him, because he did not want to be like his father, Papa Satan. And it's the same thing here. Lucky don't want to be like Papa Otagami. He don't want to be that. He resents it deep down. He resents everything his father stands for. He resents it. He feels like if he relies on that, and instead of like embracing it like he should, he resents it. This is a problem. He shouldn't kill that part of himself. I'm glad that Sadame is saying, look, the ego is multiple parts. You have multiple personalities because that's what the ego is. You have multiple opinions. You got just to figure out which path is the right one. And you've obviously decided you don't want to, follow like the rest of your siblings. You don't want to be like them. I like this so much. I really do. I love that this is happening during La Campanella. Again, one of the most complex pieces ever written for a piano. Beautiful shit. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing. I want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more PPPPP content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!